Hello everyone, I'm your teacher Mr. Omer. So today we will learn about the pattern makings of the footwears with the help of the program softwares. In the previous classes we have learned about the digitizing of the patterns and its corrections. And now today we will learn about the final pattern developments and editing some stitching allowances, seam allowances, underlay allowances and folding allowances. So let's start how we will accomplish our missions. So first of all, we will have to go to the software icons and then we have to double click on that, and then you will see that the software is in the process to start, and then next dialog box is on the screens. So you have to go to the OK and press left click, and then another graphical user interface will come on the screen. Now you are looking that your software has started, so has opened. So first of all, if you are already created the digitizing patterns, so then you will go to the file and then open, and wherever your digitized pattern you have saved it, then you will go and you have to open it. Now you will select your desktop or documents wherever you have saved your patterns, and whatever patterns you selected, and go to the open, press left click, and then you will see that you will go to the fit to screen, and now you can see that your digitized patterns is visible onto the screens. So now what we have to do, we will have to do some corrections in these patterns, and after that we will start final pattern developments. So you will do the right click on your screen, right click of your mouse, and then you will see that there is the gap, because all the lines must be crossed and fully your pattern standard lines must be crossed. There should not be any gap between your patterns. So we are looking that here is some gaps. So first of all we have to accomplish it. So we will increase it and it must be crossed. So now we have to do the correction in that. Okay, if you are satisfied, then you go to the left hand corner, side corners, OK, and press OK button. Again you will take this one and left click, and you have to increase it up to here. If you are satisfied, go to the OK and then press like this. Same, we have to increase it up to here and then OK. So now you see we have crossed all these lines in a proper way, and this also we have to increase, and we have to cross it like this. Okay, and then you will go to the fit to screen. Again you have to right click and you check whether all these lines are crossed or not. If it is not, you have to make it complete crossed lines, and then we have to cross it. And if you are satisfied, you go to OK, and again you go to the fit to screen, and likely you have to check all the lines whether it is, if there is gap between, then you have to match it. If you are satisfied, then OK. and then you go to the fit to screen and you can see like that. So now you can see that then we have to check here in this area whether all the lines is crossed or not. If there is no cross link in between them, then we have to make a cross link. After that we have to go to filter screen, and now we will check the breakpoints. So if the breakpoints of the line is more, we are looking that so much breakpoints is visible on this line. So what we have to do, this much breakpoint is not good for our patterns, because whenever we will do correction, at that time it will create the problem. So we will go to the reduce breakpoint. First of all, you will see, you will go to the design, and that subsection you will come to that reduce breakpoint, and then new dialog box will open into the left hand corner sides, and then you will right click and you will drag, left click and you will drag your mouse 100%, and after that you will confirm and then OK. Next you will check the center front line, whether how much breakpoint is so much. So we have to reduce it because it will create problems during the correction time. So we will go to the reduce breakpoint and left click, and then you will go left click to the left corner, and you see the cursor properly and 100%, and then we will do confirm and then OK. So all the lines properly. This is the quarter top line. We will check, you will see that there is a lot of breakpoints, so we don't want this much breakpoints. So we have to go to reduce breakpoint and then left click and reduce all these breakpoints, and then confirm and then OK. Again you will see the same things. You will go to the reduce breakpoint and you will go left hand sides and left click, and then max deviations you will put it 100% and then confirm and then OK. So literally we have to check, this is the back center line, and we have to reduce the breakpoints, and OK. So we have to left click over here, we will go to the reduce breakpoints, and then we have to max deviations value should be 100% and then confirm and then OK. So next this is the tongue top line, and then we will go to the reduce breakpoints, left hand corner, max deviations value should be 100%, confirm, OK. Next we will check all the lines like that. So next we will check, this is the quarter line. We will go to the reduce breakpoint. Then we are seeing that there is the gap between these lines. So first of all we have to cross this gap. So what we will do, right click, drag and drop. You will say here is the gap between two lines. So we have to accomplish this gap. We will cross it up to here. If you are satisfied, then OK. Go to the fit to screen and OK. And now we can check. This is a lot of breakpoints. It will create the problem during the correction time. So we'll go to the reduce breakpoint and left hand corner side, max deviations, and left click and reduce it up to 100%, confirm, OK. Now we will check this line, reduce breakpoint, left click, 100%, confirm, OK. Next point, This very important thing is that we have to create, we have right click and maximize these portions, and then we have to create a line between these two gaps. So we will go to the draw options, or we can do some, we will go to the design and split. We will see here, split the GP, left click, and at this cross section points we will left click, and another left click we will do at this cross section points, and then OK. Go to the fit to screen. Now you will check whether it has been splitted or not. Left click, and you can see that it has been splitted. Next options, we have to draw a parallel line. We have to draw a line in between these two. Right click first of all, maximize it, and draw this line. If satisfied, OK. Go to fit to screen. OK. So now your standards is ready to develop the final patterns. So next option, you will go to the pattern. On this place you will see the cursor. Here is the cursor pattern. You will left click on that, and then you will come to the down new pattern icon. You will left click on that, and after that we will select our vamp pattern. So first we will select center front line, tongue outer line, and then vamp, and then OK. So now you can see that your vamp pattern has come. You will left click over here, and you will type, you will see here the one dialog box will open. So here you will give the name of your patterns. So this is called vamp. So we will put the name vamp and press enter button. You will see that the name has been given to this. You will come to the outside of your pattern. You will left click on that, double left click, and now we will do the editing. We will edit the simple elements, means underlay. So we will go to the simple element, left click, and after that you will go shell and shift press, by pressing shift and we will select so you will go to the add simple element. You will left click on that, and then this is the folding allowances. This is the main line, raw edge line. This is the extra folding allowances. So next you will have to left click over here. Add simple element, left click over here, and then you will go to the vamp, whether it is added or not. If you will see that the simple element has been added, so if you are satisfied with that, then you will go to the OK and then press OK button. Now you will see that underlay and the folding allowances has been added to your patterns. So next option is editing of the new stencils, where a stencil is the marking points of your patterns. So you will go to this new stencil, left click on that, and first of all you want symmetric or asymmetric. So what is difference between symmetric and asymmetric? If you will go to the symmetric, means when you will start stenciling, so you will see that both the sides the marking will rise. So we don't want symmetric options, we want asymmetric and the one-sided. So like this you will select and then left click, and how much size you want, left click. After the left click, and like this left click, and you will add. If this line is completed, you will go to the next corner. So you will left click over here, and then you will come over here, left click, and then you will put it next corner, and from here we will start. It should be inside. Left click. So now you will see that if you are satisfied with your stencils, then you will go to the final OK. You will press the left click. Then now you will see that the stencil has been added to your web patterns. So this is the folding allowances, and this is called the underlay allowances. It may be 9 mm, underlay will be 9 mm, and folding allowance must be 4 to 5 mm. So next what we will have to do, next we will go to the mirror, add mirror segments. So you will left click over there, and you will come to the center front line, and you will left click over there and go to the fit to screen, and you can see that your web pattern is ready. So but if you want to do some correction over here, you will see that in this portion there is no smooth portions, so we have to smooth it. So you will have to go to the press enter button and go to the fit to screen, and right click and increase these portions and reduce it over here a little bit, and then you will left click over here. You will go to the all GPs and left click, and then you will do the editing over here. So by raising or decreasing these portions, you can check whether it is satisfactory or not. Then you will go left click and you check whether if it is fully satisfied, then you can do OK. You can reduce it, and you will go to the fit to screen. Now you can check that if you satisfied, then you go OK. Now you will see that this portion is fully smooth. Now you will come to these portions. So if you want editing in these portions, so you will have to go, you will left click on that portions. Okay, so now you will go to the fit to screen and you will check your web pattern is fully satisfactorily is completed. So if you want to editing of your something, so you will go, if you want to change this position of your name text, So what you will do, you will go replace pattern info, and then you will left click, and then you can move it in any directions. So wherever you are satisfied, left click and rotate it. Your mouse, left click and rotate it. So if you are satisfied with that, okay, and then at which position you want to fix it, you can fix it. So like this we can put it web. If you are satisfied with that, then okay. So now your web pattern is finally completed. So let's come to the next point. You will have to develop the quarter pattern. So again you will go to the new pattern, left click over there, and then you will select your quarter portions by clicking left. By left clicking, you will select your quarter portions. And now again you will left click, and then you will see that your quarter pattern is ready. So now left click over here, and you give the name of this portions. This is called quarter, Q-U-A-R-T-E-R, quarter, and then press enter button. And then you will come to the outside of your pattern, and you will left click. Now you will see that your quarter pattern has been developed. Now we have to add the simple element, means folding allowances and underlay allowances. So for that we have to go to the add simple element, and then you have to select the shift press and quarter. Now your simple element is this one, is the main line for the folding allowance. This is the standard line. So we have to left click over here, and this is your main line for the underlay standard allowance, and this is your main line. If you are satisfied with that, you go to the OK, and you come to this quarter portions. You will see that simple element has been added in your patterns. So if you want to reduce this one, so there is no issue about this, no problem for that. If you want to reduce this one, you will go enter, control plus shell. So what is this? Is the extra one. So we will go to the design, and we will come to the split, and right click and drag these portions, and then you will have to one click, and you have to cut these portions, and then you will come to the quarter, and then OK. Then you will have to select this portion. This is the inner portions. So now you will again press Control and go to the shell, and then we have to go to the design. We have to go to the scissor, and then right click, and then here one splitting we have to do, and then again go to the effective screen, and then you come to the quarter, and then you will select this. That red colors mark is showing that that portion of your line has been selected. So then what you will do, you will go to the delete icon, and then you delete. So now you will see that extra lines has been deleted. So now we have to edit the new stencils to these patterns. So we will go to the pattern, and then we will go to the stencils. You come to this point, this icons, stencil icons, and left click over there, and then you will start. First of all, you put the stencil in the underlay place, so like this, left click, and then you provide the gap between 1 centimeter at least, or 5 mm, and then again left click, and then okay. If you are satisfied, then okay. Then if you want to go to the next corner, you will come to this icon, next corner, and you will come over here. You left click over here, and then start here, left click, if you are satisfied, then you can go to the next corner, and then we will start from here under the stencil, folding allowance stencils, like this. We can put we will go to the fit to screen, or if you want scroll in, then it will be minimized, and then left click, cancel it. If you are not satisfied, again you go to the new stencils, you will add over here, left click, and then left click. If you are satisfied with that size, left click, you go to the next corner, again you come to the underlay allowances, left click, again left click, take the position, left click, again take the next position, left click, and then next corner, you come to this point, and then left click, take the position, left click, take the position, left click, take the specified position, and then left click. If you want add eyelet hole marks, so again you will go to press Ctrl and you go to the shape. First you will go OK, and then press Ctrl button and go to the shell. Now you go to the simple element, and then you select this eyelet marks, eyelet hole marks. If you are satisfied with that, you will go to the quarter and you will check whether this eyelet hole marks has come or not. If it has developed, then you will go. If you are satisfied with that, then you do OK. So now you will see that your quarter final patterns has been developed. Next pattern we have to generate. You will go to the shell and go to the fit to screen, and now we have to develop the counter pattern. So for that, first of all, we will have to minimize it, and then we will maximize scroll out this portion. First of all, we have to go to the draw, and we have to draw a straight line by right click over here, and then you will specify the points exactly to the back center line of the counter, and to that point you will have to left click, and then you go to the fit to screen and scroll in, and then scroll out, and then you will have to draw a back center line like this. If you are satisfied with that, then you will go to the OK, and again you go to the fit to OK. So now we have to see that there is the gap between this and this points. So we will left click over here, and then we will increase it over here. Right click and drag and drop. and you check it whether it has been properly crossed or not. Again, here you have to left click and then OK. If you are satisfied with that, again you come to this point and you have to drag and drop over here. If you are satisfied with that, then you will go to the OK, and again you go to the fit to screen. Now what we have to do, we have to put a split at these portions. So what we have to do, we will go to the design and we will select split GP. This is the scissor icon. You will have to click on that, left click, and then you will come to this point. You will have to right click and drag and drop, and exactly to that point. Again you have to go fit to screen, and exactly you will have to come to the down point and left click and then OK. If you are satisfied with that, then you come to the 50 screen. Now you have to drag in, scrolling, and then you come to the counter portion and scroll out, zoom in. So now what we have to do, we will go to the pattern and come to the new pattern icon and left click over there, and then we have to trace the pattern, counter pattern. So you will left click across your counter area, and then we can see red lines. Red line will decide your selections. So you will see that if your red line is showing, means your lines has been selected. Again you will come to this point, you will see that here is some error is coming. So if you are not satisfied with this pattern, so you will go to the cancel and you can cancel it. You will go and you will go to the undo options, and then automatically you will see that it has been rejected. So first of all, you have to check whether any problems is over here or not. So you have to go to the 50 screen, and then we have to select. So we have to join to GP. So you will go to the design patterns and you will come to this point, merge splines. So and then left click over here, merge splines. You will left click over here, and then you have to select this line and this line, and then you will do OK. Now you will see, if you left click over here and then over here, left click over here, and you will go to the join spline, left click and join this, and OK. Let us check it whether it has been joined or not. Left click and you will go to the 50 screen. We have to right click and drag, and we will go to the pattern, new pattern, left click over here, left click over here, left click and left click and left click. Now you will see that your counter pattern has been developed. Now you will see the new dialog box has opened on your left hand side. Then you have to put here the name of this pattern. So this is called counter, 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 and then hit the enter button. Then you will see that your pattern's name has been developed. Next, very important, you will go to the outside of your pattern and double left click over there. Now we have to add the new simple elements, underlay allowances and folding allowances. Then we have to go, we will press the control button and then we will go to the shell. Now we have to do something. First of all, we will go to the split, and here we will take the split, leave it. You will go to the pattern and you will come to here simple element, left click over there, and then we have to select this line, and then we have to select this line. If you are satisfied with that, you will go to the counter portion and you will check that underlay and folding allowances has been added to your counter pattern. Then you will go to the left hand sides and you confirm it. Now if you want to replace your text, so you will go to this icon, replace pattern informations. You will come here and left click over there, and then if you will left click, you can rotate it in any directions wherever you are satisfied with that, and then left click over there, and then you will go to the OK. So next option is we have to mirror this. Before mirroring, we have to edit the stencils. So we'll go to the new stencil and left click over there, and you come to your point wherever you want to add your stencil, and left click, and if you want to change your lines, you go to the next corner, and again you will come to your points, specify the positions, and left click, drag and left click, specify your position, left click, drag and left click, again specify your position and drag and left click. If you are satisfied with your stencils, you will go to the OK, and then you will see the stencil has been added to your counter pattern. So now next what we will have to do, the final things is we have to mirror it. We will go to the add mirror segments, left click over there, you will have to left click over the add mirror segment, and then you will come to the back center line and left click over there, and you will go to the fit screen. Now you can see that your counter pattern has been developed. So if you want to change your position of your information and you want to change, left click and rotate it and replace wherever you are satisfied, left click over there and then OK. Now you can see that your upper 3 final patterns has been completely designed. You will press the control and you will see that this is your derby shoes upper final patterns has been completely designed. So I hope that you have understood this class, and then I will come with the new classes. Then we will tell you how to develop the lining patterns of the derby shoes. Thanks a lot. Thank you very much.